翼。
Hi guys, welcome back to Tsubasa.
Hi everyone, Kozo here.
Once again, I was clearing my story mode to get some DBs. Hopefully I can reach 1.5k before anniversary, which I think I should be able to.
Yep, you should. The league is ending in a few days only.
You mean online mode, right?
Yeah, correct.
Anyways, how do you feel about the new league mode?
I'm not so sure about it. It feels like it's back to the days where it's just a lot of refreshing. I actually am not sure what is gonna happen after everyone is put into groups.
Sup Tintin? Hi Natreza. Hi George.
So
So, there's a big difference. If you play auto, you tend to get more points. I have seen people scoring like 12 goals, 13 goals, and they can't get 11k, 12k. I achieved 11k by using auto mode.
yeah, I achieved 13 point something with auto.
Yeah, so I think auto is the way to go for sure, unless you can really score a shit ton of goals.
Yep. For now, auto is the way to go. But I'm not sure once you reach a higher league, maybe it will be different. I'm not so sure. Because now we can refresh and look for a weak team, right? But once you go to the higher leagues, maybe there won't be any like big teams and all that.
Right. Hi MM. Hi Shingo.
Hi. Hello everyone.
Alright, we will wait for a while. I'm not sure if Chrono Cloud is joining us, or shall we just start and go ahead and start with the players? Or why don't we look at Shingo's team first, since
Okay, sure.
Chrono is not here yet.
Okay.
So he can at least if he's here, he can give his opinions as well.
Actually, I feel the previous league, right? It's a little bit entertaining to me. What do you think? I feel like the everyday checking where I am in the ranking and all that with DBs at stake.
Honestly, I feel like the previous league, right, is like a mini club versus club competition. It's exactly the same actually, just with points.
Yeah, and individual battles.
Right. So it's more or less like a copy. So I'm not so sure about the previous one.
I also have no suggestion on how they can improve it also.
Alright. So let's look at his team. Which deck? Shingo Shimazu. Hi King.
Low first one. See a lot of Japanese.
Yes, I love Japanese. So, team skill wise, you already hit 69, which is really good. Bond wise, not bad too. 34.
俺がナンバー1ストライカーだ。行けー。
Johannes is okay. 17 month. Oh my god. He's not even here though. Okay, so back to his team. 43.5% bond. Then it comes with a 5% debuff. Jitto is getting better and better,
Yeah, Everyone that's out now is always
Yeah,
stronger than him.
right. 65k, 66k. So Jitto is getting stronger and stronger. It might be time for him to, you got him right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it might
have
be.
no. It's hard to play him though. I don't have agility Japanese team skills.
I see. Defensive wise,
His bond is quite difficult. Whereas four Japanese of four agility type.
yeah, just
Oh,
for
okay. Oh,
Not-
okay.
not great if you compare with the players nowadays.
But it's not restricted to Japanese or non-Japanese. So
Right.
he can fit in a agility type non-Japanese team also.
So I think defensively quite sound. So Jitto will only become stronger, that's for sure. Couts is somewhat like a misfit, and I'm not even sure if you need Couts there. I think Akai is much better. You need him there for the 3 club members, no? Oh yeah, 3 club members. No, they already have 4, right?
5. Sano is also club.
Oh yeah, Sano is also club. So why do you need him here? Any insights?
Maybe against Matsuyama. Wants the extra buff.
Okay. Don't you think Akai is much better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, especially when he's already playing AoE.
Yeah, it's going to be really annoying to match up with Akai though. So you can more or less shut down one side. Does he? I don't think it affects him, right?
I think Natureza and Misaki on the side is a bit wasted though.
Ah, here's the reason why. Because of Tsubasa, he requires 2 toughness type.
Okay.
I think then you should play Goza. But he will need 5. 1, 2. Oh, okay. He's short of 1, short of 2, in fact. No, I was thinking. Sorry,
Goza's bond is how many? Non-Japanese? 4?
5.
5, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice there. Okay, so nothing can do about cards. Not saying that cards is not great, but when you need to guess, right, it becomes you don't have an advantage. Akai no need to guess. Akai only needs to tackle. Then Aoi only needs to intercept. So if the opponent chooses to shoot, right, the shot will be debuffed by 25%. So it's very straightforward. There's no guessing going on.
Unless Aoi decide not to join the matchup.
I think the percentage is 80% is quite high. Okay. It's at least not like 50% or 60%. So I think it's fine.
Happened to me like twice in a row once. I got very pissed off.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. If that's the case, right, why don't you replace why don't you play a 4-man defense and play Akai instead of this fella? It's just because the bond is higher, right? Yeah, it's just because the bond is higher. I think, just like what Kozo mentioned just now, I think Misaki and Natureza should be in the middle. Sano and Tsubasa probably should go to the side. Let me check. Yeah, I think so. That's what you mentioned, right?
Yeah, because with Chance Maker, Tsubasa, right? If you have a good matchup, you can easily drag the central attacking midfielders into the box. So yeah, I feel like Misaki definitely should be in the middle, and Natureza is also strong in aerial shots. So with Misaki and Natureza in the middle, right, and your Sorimachi, you have 3 different type of goal threats. So like depending on what kind of keeper you're facing, you have options.
Right. What do you think about this, Pierre?
I don't like him. Every time I face him, I just use him to pass because he's not very strong at the start.
Right. That's the main problem with him. And honestly, I don't see a lot of players playing this Pierre as well.
Yeah, when I meet those players playing him, he really doesn't see much play. Like there's other players you want to drain first over him. There's other players that you want to do things with. So you can't really depend on him
Right.
at the start. And when it's end game, his stamina is still quite high. Then he's also not very relevant.
Right. Hello, lead drink voice. MM is saying that this fella is this PSG? Oh yes.
No. He's asking us to wait for PSG version of Pierre.
Okay, this is Rising Sun. Oh, this is the Halloween version. Well, I think this team definitely got potential. You might want to look out for a substitute goalkeeper as well. I mean, Zeno is not bad since his ability is this, so you can always bring him out when you're losing. But the question is, once you equalize, right, you're gonna be in trouble again.
Yeah.
So really no point.
Very awkward.
Yeah,
He's strongest when you are not winning. Or even drawing the game.
Right. So
I see Matsuyama on the bench.
yes, I think he can't fit. Actually, you should just play Matsu instead of Shingo Aoi, right? Since you're not playing Akai.
Even Misaki, right?
Sorry?
Play him over Misaki also. Higher bonds.
Oh, Isaki is gone. Of course! Honestly, if he's going to bring out Misaki, right, he won't have a lot of scoring options. Only Sorimachi and Natureza probably during full power, so it's really tough.
Because I don't see... Because Matsuyama gives him the ability to
Yeah, I know.
match up with someone first and then access the field. You look for weak points and all that,
Right.
and then plan your attack. Because now, if you meet an opponent that has attackers like strikers capable of defending, then you'll be quite a spot. Right from the start, it becomes a guessing game.
Right. He needs 4 skill type players.
You forget what I said.
I really don't think that. I honestly don't think that Sano is better than Akai.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I would rather... If I move Misaki into the middle, right? Zeno can come out and Aoi can go to the flank also. Because Aoi at the flank is quite useful because a lot of players likes to put their passes on the flanks.
And Aoi is really
So
strong
he
in interception, yes.
match up and then he's not afraid of skill block also. So yeah, that might be an option. Just that the bonds goes a bit lower.
I mean, as is, right, I think this is his best lineup. So the immediate change you can do is to play Misaki and Natureza in the middle. Then see if you can manage to get another better toughness type defender or even toughness type midfielder, non-Japanese one. Yep, this team is pretty decent. Alright, so I hope
that's
that
solid.
helps.
There's no major weak spot or anything.
Right. So anyways, let's start with the new players. Seems like Chrono Cloud is still sleeping. So Ken. So this Ken, you look at him. He's actually got 9k punch. So in the past, right, most of the keepers, right, if they are good in punch, right, I mean, if they are good in catch, right, their punch will not be this high, right?
Seems like now most of the keepers, the newer keepers, are tending to go a bit more hybrid.
Right. His team skill is great, of course, because he's 23% toughness type club players. Fantastic. This is really great for now as well. How did I manage to do that? Okay. 15% versus non-Japanese players. This is really strong. So if you give him the fast catch, right, the fast Wakabayashi catch, right, he is actually stronger than the fast Wakabayashi.
Really?
Yeah. Against non-Japanese. Isn't that scary?
Well, one thing I worry for him is his type. Like, even though the meta now is non-Japanese, but there is a lot of agility type.
Yes, a bit too many actually.
So I fear for him.
And you wouldn't want to invest if you have only one fast Wakabayashi, Wakashimazu, you wouldn't want to invest the only catch on him as well.
Yeah. Plus he's a debuffer.
Yes.
So
we are going to
unless you're playing a debuff team, you probably won't consider him.
In fact, I think he is the strongest debuff goalkeeper right now. I think the old fast Zeno, right, is also quite strong.
Yeah, now they have three options.
Right. So this is pretty nice if you are playing debuff team. So the 5% stats against AM is negligible. Critical rate up negligible as well. The last one, 1%. Not bad. Not bad. So if you are playing a heavy Japanese team, then he's giving around 3.5% buff. So that is pretty good.
Yeah, I want to talk about the critical rate up. It's quite mysterious, right? Because no one knows the actual percentage of how likely a crit is coming and how much is a ×2 or ×3.
Oh, yes. There's no information released on that, and even with the new graphical display, right, the rate is actually not displayed.
So it's a very mysterious hidden ability. Like, I personally don't really like it because it's not dependable. You don't even know when you're gonna get it. Benefit from it.
One thing you can benefit from it is during full power, because very likely you will get a gold crit.
Oh, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
It's been proven, right? It just increases the likelihood of you getting critical. It doesn't mean that you will jump your critical from silver to gold or gold to go to Rainbow.
So what I feel is silver has its own rate, gold has its own rate, rainbow has its own rate. So if all the rates are being increased, right, and during
So
full
the
power,
okay.
right,
Okay.
so
Okay,
the
so maybe you have 40%, okay, 50% of a silver crate, then 30% of a gold crate, 20% of a rainbow crate, right? So if you in full power, the three of them equals 100%, right?
I would think so, and I think rainbow crit is quite low.
Quite low lah. But if you increase the likelihood of rainbow crate, then the silver crate needs to be lower.
Yeah, that's why it's a mystery. And
So
I think if it doesn't work in that way, right, then this ability, right, is useless.
because in full power, if criticals are 100% gonna happen, I don't think this shows that they are gonna increase the rainbow crate or what. I think it's more likely like outside of full power, more likely you're gonna get a crit. I suspect lah. Because once again, no one knows, because even if they write it in plain English, it can still be wrong. so let's just leave it.
Okay. So personally, I feel that this can is really good if you are playing a debuff team. So even his punch is not that weak. So he is not exactly a hybrid as in strong in both, but he's not that weak on punch. So for ridiculous shot, right, you can actually use punch. Let's move on to Jitto. Jitto changed his hairstyle, right?
It's the angle, I guess. We're looking at him from a lower angle, so the top of the head looks like he got lesser hair, right? You hit the ball too much, right?
Okay. So his defense is very balanced. Tackle almost 9k, block almost 9k. Intercept is 8.2. Physical side, quite disappointed.
Power is really
Sorry?
Power is also very high.
Yeah, power is
Is
very,
he
very high.
capable of bullying with block?
If I think when this happens, it is possible.
Any reference? How strong is he at half stamina, at blocking, compared to other strong defenders out there? Gentile level?
Yeah, when he's half right, he should be higher than Gentile.
Higher than Gentile
yeah,
at full
Gentile.
stamina.
Yes, Gentile's block is not very strong actually. Probably around 80-ish K.
So basically, if he guesses right,
100%.
even at full stamina, he's gonna get the ball.
Most likely. Especially his block. He just needs to guess correctly. But too many other things that make me feel that he is not really a good center back. I mean, you look at the way he's designed, right? He's got stem firm. So the first thing comes to mind, you need to play him as a center back, right?
Yep, and he's also strongest with block.
Right. So with that in mind, right, you want to play him as center back, but again, he doesn't have recover, he doesn't have auto intercept, he doesn't have tenacity, and he only has I think 1k.
Oh wow.
Okay, about 1.1k lah, but for defenders, right, is quite
Quite low.
low. Yeah, and because of his passive, right, it's actually quite normal to defenders to have around 1.1k stamina. It's just that his passive, right, he really benefits from his passive if you can use him like Kaos. You know, Kaos, you can self-tap, right? He cannot afford. If you self-tap, right, you get to half stamina, one block, and that's it.
Yeah,
You're
dead.
out of the game. Cults is a different story. Cults, you can block once and you can do a second action because of tenacity. That is very important. So,
I think
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
maybe you can still do the couch thing, just that reduce the taps by half, by a lot. Just pass to him and tap 3 times instead of just tap.
Ishizaki Scott is saying that Jitto is annoying with this stem firm. I believe he is annoying with stem firm, but the thing is, with how I see people play, right, most likely he won't even see the ball, and people won't shoot through him. That's for sure. Unless you are up against like Matsu spamming or some long shooters. If not, I don't think his stem firm will come into play at all. Okay,
I actually I'm considering just going the force steps just to get him because of the stand firm and also the skill block cancel with Inside Master. Because right now I don't have a really good center back. I have Kaos, but if I don't start the ball, the opponent start the ball, right, the first matchup Kaos is always quite likely to be bullied.
Right.
So this guy, at least the stand firm helps against Masayama, because I don't play any of the other players that buffs keeper against EMs or something like that.
And on top of that, right, as long as guessed correctly, right, his first action should win the ball as well.
Even with tackle intercept?
Sorry?
Even with tackle and intercept, can he win with first action?
Most likely with Inside Master.
Saw one of his, is it tackle or intercept is quite low.
Intercept is weaker. Yeah, his intercept is weaker. So, but again, you look at the meta, right? There is no real, unless you're talking about Naturazer, the club Naturazer. Other than that, you don't really have a toughness type forward, right?
Not often you see them. Like
probably Reyma is the latest one. Even Reyma is not so
Roberto
threatening.
also.
Yeah, you don't really see them. So actually, Jitto is good in that sense.
I quite like the skill block cancel also, because it just makes sure the Stein and Roberto or anyone who blocks tackle and things like that. It gives this Jitto always having a chance to win the ball. If his stamina is still there, because I know his stamina is his skills are all quite stamina consuming, right?
Right. Especially
so he cannot afford.
Block.
Yeah.
450.
Cannot afford to do too much every half.
Right.
Yet you want him to do much, right? So that his stamina gets slower. So it's a bit contradicting.
Yeah, it's risky as well. It's really risky as well. So his best tackle costs I think 450 as well. So everything is quite expensive. So other than that, right, he is actually a very good defender. I think that he will really excel in a 4-man defense. So you need someone to cover the auto intercept. That's for sure. Without auto intercept nowadays, I think people will just abuse.
4-man defense means the firm is a bit less in play though.
Yeah, but as a defender, he will be very strong.
Yeah, so I if I use him, I would put him in the middle, the center back.
1-man center back.
Yeah, just to make sure, and I will try to keep a low line, just to make sure his stand firm is always there whenever someone shoots.
Yeah, if you're playing a very low line, right, then Jitto is really good. You don't even need to care about auto intercept.
Yeah, and the good thing about him is that even if he's lured out from a low line, right, in a matchup, he still has a chance to win the ball.
Why match up with him when you can just pass over him?
Pass over him to where? To the striker?
If
you're playing a low line...
Yeah. So, for example, if you attack with your one of your forwards, right? So you want to lure him outside, as in to the side of the penalty area, or at the
So
edge?
to lure him out of his position. Like okay, so now quite a few. A common play style is to use revolve for a long pass to the striker right outside the box.
Mm.
So sometimes when your defender is, let's say, Couts, and the striker is maybe Mbappa or someone who blocks, like a Roberto who blocks a tackle or something like that. So that is quite a common tactic, just to get one shot off with Rival's buff easily. Just to shoot from outside the box, just outside the box.
Okay.
I think this Jitto would at least do something there.
Okay. So I have met a lot of players that will drag players to the side of the penalty area, and they will pass it to the center. So without auto intercept, there's no way you can really stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Your side defenders needs to be strong also, so that you don't get,
One of the tactics is always pass over the side defender. Sometimes you can find the angle, sometimes you can't. So, I mean, Jitto is good in general. All the skills all the abilities that he has, right, is really good for a defender. Nothing wrong with him. Just the inspire Sano is not necessary. If you don't have Sano, then this 7% is gone to waste. But it's in line with the manga, so yeah.
I think it's fine. I mean, just ignore that inspire. Just pretend that it's not there. At least he's usable without Sano.
Yes. And Sano is not usable without him. Okay.
So we know who is depending on who. this couple relationship.
Yeah, you know who is the carry and who is the leech. So general opinion for Jitto is really good. Especially if you're good with guessing, I think Jitto is a boss. Sano,
I have like a skill type up thing brewing in the background, so I think I might go for him.
yeah, he is really. It depends on our playstyle, honestly. For my playstyle, I like to push my line up when opponents try to, when
So
you're
offside.
trying to find that pass, right? Especially when versus opponents that likes to use wide pass a lot. I would push my line up. So for my strategy, right, Jitto is not really for me. If you are playing a low line, then Jitto is
It
really
depends.
good.
Depends. I alternate between. I play according to. I see the opponent's lineup. If I know that there's a danger of like a long pass over my center back and all that, then I'll keep to a low line. But if I see that he's like passing around with players that is not that capable of long passes, then I will have to push my line. Also depending on their line also. If they don't play a high line, they don't push forward very fast, right? And there's also no point pushing up your defense because they won't be offside also. Then that becomes even riskier. Like your players are very high and their players are not offside.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Sano.
Okay, Sano. Sano got 10k shot, the highest base shot Sano ever seen. And both his dribble and pass are really nice as well. 8.8k and 8.3k respectively. Defensively, he's not so bad as well. 7k and 8.1k. Actually, Sano. Wow, Sano is actually not bad.
The leech.
Yeah, the leech. And not
I find that
forget
there's
Yeah.
quite a few issues with him though.
Okay,
I mean,
let's,
he has he comes with all these well balanced stats that looks like he's capable of anything, right?
Yeah.
But you look at his skill support, like he has no 1-2. He doesn't, right?
No.
He has no 1-2. Then his tackle is not that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that he's quite predictable. If he wants to go with his stronger move, you just need to make sure you counter that. So feel he's not quite predictable lah.
Right. His dribble is zigzag dribble is actually quite okay. So this mouse dribble is horrible, 405. His best pass is pivot pass. Not bad as well, but not just not the best. Not bad. Then
It's shot. Momentum
is-
is so low though.
There's actually a reason for that. They can't give him any more because you have to account the 7% from Jitto as well. Right. So if Jitto wins a matchup, right, and plus this combination, that is 27% already, and he's got other stuff up his sleeve as well. Matchup win bonus. Actually, it's pretty difficult to stack Inspire with matchup win bonus, you know. Unless you win the matchup first, pass the ball back to Jitto and let Jitto win the matchup. That is how you stack everything together.
Yeah, it's very hard. I mean, the Inspire is for him to break through, or unless he's in position to shoot. Right?
But
If he gets the ball with the Inspire and he shoots past a block,
oh, that is quite far-fetched. Because honestly, most defenders that are playing the centre back role, right, I don't think they are that easy to shoot past.
Right. I think you have to do what you said, go by the side, toss the ball back, make sure he match up with a DM.
It's really tough because Jitto's passing is not great. His dribble is worse. So for him to win a matchup, it's not easy.
Defensive, I mean, his best, almost
So
only way to win a matchup is when defending, right?
Yes, but the matchup win bonus will be gone after the possession is being surrendered, right? So there's no way for you to stack it up in that manner. You need to keep the ball.
Yeah, you win the ball, then you don't lose it. Then when Sano gets the ball, he has Inspire.
And use that Inspire to beat that player.
Then use the matchup win bonus to
shoot.
Something
Okay,
like
okay. I think still viable, but just too much shenanigans to get him to work. Why you want to spend?
And is
so
it even
much,
worth it?
Why you want to spend so much time and effort just to make Sano to work? Just just go for another striker. Oh god. But on the other hand, he comes with auto intercept and hunts. So if you play him as a forward, the amount of pressure he's going to give is quite okay. But once again, if Sano actually wins an auto intercept, right, the matchup win bonus doesn't proc. So without the matchup win bonus, right, he is average. He is not OP, he's just average.
Yeah, it's just difficult to use lah.
Too much
Can
effort.
reach a decently high ceiling, but a lot of effort.
His best pass is acrobatic pass, not pivot pass. Acrobatic pass is 455. Pivot pass is only 440. Sorry, I didn't look carefully. So actually with zigzag pass and acrobatic pass is quite okay leh. As in just with the combination Jitto, right? And if he guessed correctly, right, should be able to win matchup. This Sano is really not bad.
Well, actually, he can be paired with the Rising Sun Jitto also. right? Like just now the team that we
Oh yeah.
were looking at,
That's right.
because it belonged to the same type.
Right, and actually the 7% inspire is not very important.
It's
If you
not
play
often you will see it.
right, if you play him as forward, just use Rival to pass the ball to him. It's better. Oh yeah, so this and this one is skill force. So this one is annoying. This one is quite annoying. So other than that, he's got stamina cost down 10%. Think I don't think you will always want to look for Sano because it's not a sure win. It's like no choice, then you pass to Sano and try to win the matchup and shoot. He's quite a goal threat, just for your information, with everything in place.
With that shot.
Yeah, with that shot. He's as strong as Mbappe.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am very
Well,
sure.
with so full potential Mbappe and him.
Same,
It's
about the same. Very close.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right?
You don't believe you though.
You don't have to believe me. You have to believe the numbers.
I
Unbelievable.
think so lah.
This Sano is strong. This Sano is really strong. The strongest Sano ever.
Every new Sano is always the strongest Sano. Then they just fade into the background until the next Sano comes along.
No, what I mean is this Sano is actually viable, as in he is comparable with the recently released characters.
So you are saying this banner has no trap?
Uh,
Maybe Ken is a trap if you don't play.
yeah. If you don't play debuff, yes. Even I think these three players are all pretty decent, pretty strong.
But Ken can be fed to invest
You want to feed him for
second block.
wow, it's very expensive. Okay, you know why all these three players are all decent and good, or we can say that they are all good. You know why, right? Because we are so close to the anniversary, and if
It's
they
only
are
200 DBs guarantee you one. That's the best PT system in this game ever. Right?
wow, if you say that, then it sounds like, because I already have 2 pieces of the skill type club.
Oh,
So yeah,
then
I
what
already
are
have
you
2
waiting
pieces.
for?
I
I already have
2
3.
pieces.
I already
Then
have
why-
3 and I
then
want
why you still
Jitto.
go? Why you still want
Just
to go
to-
for Jitto?
Because I don't have a lot of skill type club players. I can't even put 5 and
sorry,
form a nice team.
He's only 22%, so getting him won't help me.
I have 3, but I find it hard to put together a skill type club team. I end up having 5 Japanese in there anyway, so it's a bit weird. I might as well play the Japanese team skill. Yeah.
Might be useful when anniversary come.
I mean, if the game swings heavily into club meta, right? Yeah, I think all the players might
Isn't
be
it-
useful.
Isn't it very obvious already?
I think so also. I think
We
it's
are going to sing.
personally-
swing.
I still don't think it will be a very fierce swing. I feel that they will make it such that the best ultimate optimum way to win games is club based teams. But Rising Sun, and even debuff G23 or I don't know what, they can still win if they don't meet up with the club teams. Something like that.
Not Razor is saying that this banner is a trap. Honestly, I do feel that all these 3 players are good. Honestly,
Come on,
So-
let's pull. Oh,
I'm so close to 1,005 already. If I'm going to spend 200 here, that will set me back, And not to mention that during the anniversary in between, I still need probably 200 to 400 DBs just to pull
Yeah.
for those limited ones. So I really can't afford, man. I want to, but I can't afford.
Okay.
Let's look
Let's
at
just
Nita.
pull the daily singles and decide on the last day.
Yeah, I have been doing that. So, Nita. Why a Nita again? We just got a Nita. And now, more Nitas.
It's for everyone.
Need
Too many
to,
versions.
Need to have that Nita. Everyone needs to have a Nita, right?
The Nita is the display, something nice to look at.
Yeah. He's got he's half a vampire, you know, right? He's not a full vampire, he's a half vampire. You know why, right?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think a lot of people understand that jokes. Okay, anyways. His shot is 10k as well. Dribble and pass 8k. You just look at him. His base stats is not as solid as Sano already. So obviously Sano is the better one. And even his low ball is good. Sano is very good. But once again, Sano only got the generic volley. Direct something volley. Which is horrible. So his stats pretty decent. He's quite fast as well. 6.6k. Almost 6.7k already. So pedal to the metal, not so bad. 20%. Not so bad. But honestly, after using Stein for quite a while, he's dependent on full power football, right? And since I remove Raphael, right, there's no real way to generate full power to really abuse the player. And Stein's design is already that good. Even without the full power football, right, he can still skill block and do a bit of things here and there. So I'm not so sure about this Nita with pedal to the metal. You know, in the past, right, there's a lot of ways you can generate full power, but nowadays it's just like there isn't much option, right?
And even if you have ways to generate full power, you want to waste it on him. There's like players like Stein,
Stein.
and
Natureza, you know.
Torreza, or even I rather use players that doesn't have full pedal to the metal in full power than to use him.
Yeah, like using Rival in full power football is
Players that are strong and even stronger full power.
Wow, like one sentence already killed Nita already. So sad. I feel sad for him.
Nita is always on date. Don't remember a Nita that is. Even the recent club Nita, right? It's also so limited in what he can do.
Right. So, just now we didn't talk about the bonds. Actually, most of the players have 4.5% bond. But I think for Sano and for Jitto, right, you require 3 club players, 3 of their respective type club players, and for Nita and Ken, right, you only need 2. Skill killer. So I don't feel that he is meant to kill, because we don't have a lot of toughness, good toughness forwards. But honestly, if I really need a toughness forward, I really would rather use Natureza, to be honest. Natureza can do everything.
Offers so much.
Yeah, everything. So
And recover also.
yeah, auto intercept. Scary as shit. So his hidden abilities, not really a lot of things going on for him. Shot angle shooter.
This is also another mystery, right? It's not as clear cut as long shooter.
Right.
Because it still loses momentum when you're at that angle. Just
Right.
less.
Just how much lesser? No one issue as well. I really hope that they can be more transparent about all these skills and abilities so that people can make the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, just make it consistent. Like now we know some, we don't know some.
Yeah, it's like I get annoyed sometimes because of this, and there's no way for us to test it out. You now even with the graphical display, right? How many shots must I take, and how many I need to take note of where I shoot from. I need to take note of all the numbers. They can just put there doesn't lose momentum. It actually does lose momentum. Maybe they can put there like reduce momentum loss by 50%. It will be much clearer to everyone how good this shot angle shooter is, right? Or at least give it a rank like because it's hidden ability, so they cannot actually put a rank on these abilities. It's infuriating just discussing about it. So let's just not talk about it. So dribble range enhanced 2.5 times, nothing special. This one is nice. Skip rock cancel is nice. So how big of a goal threat he is? So his strongest is actually during full power, and he needs to have the fast volley and the combo twin what header him with Hyuga. That means you need to play him with Hyuga. So, and we know that Hyuga is coming, right?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
So does it make this Nita any viable? Nah, no ways, man.
Yeah, he joins the Nita box. Under the bed.
I think his design is pretty similar. Not exactly the same, but pretty similar with the next dream version because they both have dribble range enhanced. Yeah, no, still not worth it, man. Still not worth it. Guys, don't go for Nita. Nita has never been good. Alright, these guys. Wow, today we have so many players to go through. We might stop the stream after going through all the players. I'm just saying. Oh, Ishizaki is saying that I'm excited for Dreamfest Nita rework. Honestly, don't get too excited because it's
Let's
Nita.
look at Soda before you think, or you have high hopes with fast rework.
Look at Soda's speed. 9k. He is freaking fast. And he comes with 60% recover. There's a chance that he will catch you up even if you beat him. 9k is... It's like Victorino level, you know? He can't block for sure. So he can tackle, he can intercept, but he can't block. But his strongest is still his tackle. Just look at the raw numbers. So if you're using him, you should be tackling all the time. All the time.
Yeah, rather they, give 1k speed to technique.
Yeah, to balance him out, right? So even so, his intercept is not that weak. Still winnable if you guess correctly because of the inside master. Oh, yeah, inside master. Oh, side master. There's 20% side master, and there's this inside master as well. So he's pretty standard, right? When it comes to bonds and the shield is very consistent with the rest of the Dreamfest that got reworked. It kind of made me feel that it's lazy designing of players. It just let him with
a lot of
yeah.
A lot of the rework is like shield with pawns, so that they're not the best option, but they can do a job if you need shields and something like that.
Right. Hi DMS. Hi Roma, yeah. So overall, what do you feel about Dreamfest Soda?
It's okay lah. I mean, it's usable if you play a 4-man defense. if you don't have better options.
Honestly, I think he is usable. Not a defender that I will spend dream balls on.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, next up we have Zeno. So this Zeno is actually quite a hybrid goalkeeper. Just look at his stats. He is slightly weaker on punch. Other than that, no complaints about him. And most importantly, he's actually a debuff player. So, as Kozo mentioned just now, the debuff players have actually 3 goalkeepers to choose from. I believe the other one you're talking about is Espadas, right?
Yeah. Others.
Okay, if you don't mind, can you talk for the next 2.5 minutes? I go get a drink. You
Okay.
can go ahead and talk about Zeno. Which card you want me to stop at?
Stop here lah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me read the comments. Oh yeah, I meant Soda in a 4-man defense on the side. Because yeah, when you play 4-man defense, the side defenders stick to the side more. And when you play three defenders, they tend to go to the middle. And okay, so this Zeno is I am a bit disappointed because yeah, I was expecting to maybe make use of him in my team, but now that he's a debuff player, it's definitely not gonna use him. Skill block cancel is useful because he's only got one strong catch. So yeah, that ensures he uses his catch all the time.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I believe Kozo already covered everything. So this
Yeah, sort of.
short killer non-flying, they did increase it, right? Previously,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
12?
25. Sorry.
Previously it was 12, right? Or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, 12 or 13 and some sort of neither here nor there number. So 25% is quite a lot.
They did not increase his base stats a lot, right?
I can do a quick check. Just give me a moment.
I think that's why they gave him 25% killer. Because they did not. The base stats, they did not give him too much. Or maybe he came with quite high already. I don't remember.
I do feel that this Zeno is quite strong. If one of the stronger goalkeeper if you are playing a debuff team.
Yeah, the thing about debuff teams are always the same lah. As long as the players are not super weak, right? They will always become stronger because of the amount of debuffs they put on opponents.
Right. He's given 400 across all his base stats. Punch 400, catch 400, speed 400, power 400, technique 400. So yeah, it's quite a bit. Because I've seen them improving players and giving them only 100 stats. Chester, is there any rework for Chester? No, right?
No.
Yeah, he's already reworked already. Is there any rework? No, right? I don't think so.
That will make up the numbers.
Hi, Johannes. Hi, Ness.
Oh, this Chester has such high shot. Or what?
For what? Mid-area masters are well. It's just a weird way where you still remember last time they give players high block just to boost up the total stats.
Yeah lor. Those were the days where you see high numbers and then
Doesn't mean that their play is good.
Yeah.
So that's about it. So on to friendly games. I believe it's my turn to play. So after this friendly game, we'll call it a day.
Yep.
Alright guys, play with me.
Oh, they're asking about Yumi Kura,
Wow, Yumi Kura. Okay, we can look at Yumi
chess
Kura.
player. Okay, let's go.
Actually, Yumi Kura is quite strong, you know. I'm surprised as well.
Yeah, it's 4% bond some more.
I'm surprised that
Win.
he's actually playable, you know. He's better than playable. You know, the previous one, they always, those chess players, they always have some sort of weakness, right? But this Yukimura is really something, you know.
I am not very sure, but I took a glance and I thought his hidden abilities and all that support him quite a bit.
Okay, let's ignore his shot. 13k! 13k!
He's got drive shot.
He's got drive shot. 13k. Still useless though. So his dribble and his pass along with his physical, look at his speed, 7.6k, so fast.
Yeah, Jitto was 5, right? 5 something, right?
Jitto 5.2. Actually, for the current meta, 5.2 is very low, on the lower end already. His tackle intercept 6k as well. Struggle. Most of the time he will struggle. He will struggle all the time. So this 20% is almost guaranteed. Just because that his skill selection is all meant to make him struggle.
Does he have the full set?
Yes.
Tackle, intercept, pass, dribble.
Yes. And none of them are really decent, except for his drive pass. All the rest are
Perfect for struggling.
yes. He's perfect for struggling. Even his shot is perfect for struggling. So he also comes with Inside Master. Hotline. Any forward that receives a pass from Yumi Kura will get 5%. So with that said, right,
nice.
just with struggle and Inside Master, right, he is already viable. As long as you guess correctly, right, most likely he's not the type that can bully. But for a chess player, right, he can actually pass the ball and dribble. Defensively, not so well in tackling because his tackle is horrible. His tackle is swift sliding tackle, which is only 375. So he can do 3 things. For a chess player, I think he is pretty decent, especially with the 4% bond. Yeah.
I think it's better than the Sakaki, right? Sakaki can't intercept because there's no S interception.
Right. And as for Yumi Kura, right, he's higher up. So he's higher up the pitch. So actually, to me, right, if you are AM or forward, right, intercept is very important, so that people cannot use him as a stepping stone to pass all the way to their forwards. If you get what I mean, because every time you match up, you will always find AM or forwards, right? Because DM are naturally strong defensively, so you won't look for them.
But his intercept can win. Win against the strong passers.
The strongest passers, like Rival, no chance. No chance.
Oh, Tsubasa.
Tsubasa, maybe first pass got chance. When Tsubasa is tired, no chance. Tiger Brand maybe got chance because of type advantage. Maybe only. First pass unlikely, second pass maybe can. He's not big. His intercept is decent, at a decent level.
Swift interception.
Yes, with Inside Master. For a chess player, I think he is quite good.
Strongest chess player?
Strongest chess player that I ever seen is actually Jitto.
The blocking
Yes,
Jitto.
the blocking Jitto is the best chess player that I've seen. Do you consider time attack players as chess players?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Hyuga was also good for a long time.
Hyuga was one of the best chess players. Is he up at their level? No. He is not. Because those players, right, can do one thing, and those players can do one thing very, very well. So well that Jitto sometimes can bully. So well that Hyuga can consistently score. But
Yeah, what they do is at a game deciding level,
right,
blocking and shooting.
right. Yumikura is not at that level. Not at that level. But for a chess player, he's considered very, very good. You know, they are giving you free players. So, in that aspect, right, you're not even talking about time attack. Time attack, you still need to work for it. And I believe Jitto, you need to do something for him as well. They don't just give you for free when they were first released. So in that aspect, right, I do feel that Yumikura is very good. Okay, let's go.
On the right team?
Sorry?
Is that your correct team?
Yeah. Yeah. Tiger Brian. Alright, let's go, Tiger Brian.
Like a brain.
Brain. Oh, sorry. I should put my spectacles on. Sorry. Alright. Let's have a good game. Oh, Raymer. Interesting. And Ramirez. Wow, two of the best goalkeepers, Mueller and Salinas. I use your girlfriend to say hi.
What?
Huh? No. That is Sanai, right? I use Sanai to say hi. What did I block? Who should I? Okay, here we go.
取られてたまるかってんだ。俺のキープ力で抜くんだ。俺が敵を引きつけて動きやすくなった味方を狙う。行くぜ。
行くぜ。Why are they so
See,
surprised? Sorry?
You see, you're already in the Christmas spirit.
よっしゃ。
Why?
Just all wearing the Christmas sweater and all that.
よし来い。
Yoshikoi! Come on! I think
This is
I
a
have...
full Japanese team.
Yes. Let's go!
Much points.
行け。
43.5.
ドロップキックパスだ。
Come on! Nita!
Actually, for teams like that, right, you can even use the new N. Because it buffs everyone by 3.5.
切り抜ける。
It's not bad also.
Let's go for it. Let's go!
Really? You don't get... Does he need match win bonus?
Ah.
よし来い。
You look at my other scoring option. It's not like Hyuga can score.
そんなシュート片腕だけで十分だ。
And my best scoring chance is with Misaki. And check out his type, his skill type. No one can score.
Yuga can. Ooh.
俺は負けん勝負だ ガンガン行くぜ
Gang you can say.
Guys, remember to like the video. Thank you. The stream.
さっさと蹴りをつけてやる
Oh, so strong. His pass is so strong. 39k. So scary.
少しはできるようだが俺の敵じゃね
Okay,
え
this is where I always push my line up.
Side trap.
Yes, I do that a lot. Who to pass? Archive. Oh,
勝負だ
俺が受けて立つ
rinse and repeat.
俺が敵を引きつけて動きやすくなった味方を狙う行くぜ
Hello, hi. Hi,
Hello,
the guitar.
Niguita. I don't know how to pronounce. It's not Japanese, right? This for sure.
よしやるぞ
負けるか
Aruzo.
Thanks, Devin.
Thanks, Devin.
いけドロップキックパスだ
Can Hyuga reach it? It's a bit risky.
Will he be in the matchup?
No. Let's go.
ここはシュートゴールを狙う
Okay.
受けて立つ
さあ行くぞみんな
There's a 3.8% chance of scoring.
だけで十分だ
Higher than Nita, right?
Don't know, man.
せっ行くよそれ
Nani?
受けて立つ
さっさと蹴りをつけてやる
絶対に負けられない
いいのかい
He might bully me, though.
自由にさせて行くぜ
Repeat.
We've been seeing a lot of outcomes as really strange. Like 1%.
負けるか
負けないぜ
先へは行かせない
さあ
In the YouTubers videos that I watch.
Yeah. What about them?
You see quite often you see like those low percentage, like having just 1% or
終わりだぜ
just 5%, and probability of that
ボールを奪っ
happening
ちゃ
is
うよ
so low, but it happens often.
RNG.
よし
Nani? Oh no!
Gyro shot.
俺のプレイで試合を決めるおー
行くぜ
Nani?
よし来い
そんな
You can save it.
行くぜ俺の魂のプ
There's
レ
a
ーを見せてやる
21.1% chance to score.
今でも俺
Higher than my 3.8%.
Higher than your 2 shots add together.
Yeah. So sad. Let's go. There's nothing I can do to... I don't even have a agility type gold chat. Let's go.
Firstly, go behind, then your guy will be stronger.
That's a plan.
You just want to score, right? You don't want to win, right?
Yes, I don't want to win. Oh no! They are both being debuffed.
さあ来い。
ちょっと遊んでやるか。
Okay.
ここだ。
俺は絶対に負けない。それ。一人残らず抜き去ってやる。くそ。遠慮なく行くぞ。
かかってこい。
Hmm.
俺がここをフォローする。
I don't think I can get past Grandiose.
Not in the mid area, right?
速いパス回し。
Yeah, I lure him outside.
よしわかった。翼くん。
ここで攻撃の流れを
Type difference is such a big factor in S30 because 25 more momentum is actually quite a lot. Nani?
俺が止める。行くぞ。
It's okay. You can dribble.
行くぞ。頼む。ここでやられるわけにはいかないんだ。
何？
やらせるか。
Nani? Why so surprised?
いや
No!
ここで攻撃の流れを断つ。
I pass it to Matsu! Why? Why?
俺が相手になる。負けるもんか。
さっさと蹴りをつけてやる。
Hmm. Oh no!
Still saving stamina.
俺の敵じゃねえぜ。
Still saving stamina. It's already second half.
Yeah, because there will be... If I intercept right, there will be zero chance of me scoring. Both of my forwards are being debuffed already. I can't afford. Honestly, if I'm looking for a win, I can't afford.
自分で行く。
かかってこい。
Well, Misaki is so far away.
絶対に負けられない。
No! Yes!
何？
No! Yes! No!
自
Dead.
分で行く。
Dead.
来い。
No! I thought I would go further.
俺のマークからは逃れられない。
Nani? Why are you so surprised, huh? Why is Tsubasa that surprised? Oh. 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 Ah, low ball. Let's go for it.
流れのままフィニッ
Strong,
シュま
right?
で行く。
Stronger
Strong.
with low ball.
最後まで攻め抜くのが俺たちのサッカーだ。
Not stronger, as strong as Alpha. I think it's around the same figures. Come on!
受けて立つ
Give me a 5.6% at least.
I think you get a 10.
10%. Okay. I believe you. 10%. 21.1. There's no 10%, I think.
シュート
All these numbers are actually fixed. Nani!
This is your first goal with this shot.
Yes! First ever volley goal. I never used Misaki for a very long time already.
Assume so.
ここは通さないぜ
ここは自分で行く
Get rid of your debuff. Not that there's a lot of time
行
left.
くぞ大空を自由に羽ばたけ
Oh, 8% deflected.
What is this? Auto intercept?
Over.
No, it's a throw in.
There's no
I don't
time
think
already.
there's time. Nani part 2. Nani part 3. Let's go.
He went all the way back to his own half. So throw in.
僕たちは勝った
Obviously, RNG favors me. So, it's not a really good game. As in, good game as in, for the spirit of the game, I should say good game, but I think I'm just plain lucky. So anyways, that is
Get
also
to see a rare volley by this Misaki.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please come back every week and remember to hit the like button. Hit it guys, hit it. Bye bye.